For your attention, we would like to present our study on trade and economic relations between Georgia and Czech Republic, challenges in export and import of agri-food products, which evaluate the importance of trade and economic relations between countries in economic growth. Substantiated that the development of trade and economic relations is an important challenge in the condition of a low level of food provision for the population of Georgia. From this perspective, it was relevant to analyze the export-import of agri-products with those European countries that have similar resource potential, geographic proximity, socio-economic and political characteristics to Georgia, among which is the Czech Republic. In order to assess the trade and economic potential between Georgia and the Czech Republic and to determine trends of development has been studied main indicators of the above-mentioned countries. Comparative analysis of the data showed that the quantitative indexes are similar between these two countries, while the qualitative data in the Czech Republic is higher as compared to Georgia. In the process of research has been used various methods of research, particularly based on comparative method has been determined similarities and differences between Georgia and the Czech Republic in terms of social and economic and other indexes. Analysis, synthesis, induction, and other methods allowed to select and group the data, identify the trends, similarities, and differences. Based on statistical methods has been calculated average export and other indexes of agri-products. Based on the grouping method has been determined export material groups by Georgia and the Czech Republic. Based on the interviews with the experts of the agri-product sphere, has been assessed and refined quantitative and qualitative indexes. Self-sufficiency in local agri-food products in Georgia is low. The share of food exports in total exports is low as well, while the share of household spending on food in total consumer spending is quite high. One of the important factors for improving the economic situation in Georgia and achieving food security is to search for the ways to increase export potential and develop trade and economic relations, especially with European countries. It is especially important for Georgia to share European experience and identify current problems of export and import of agri-food products with a country with similar economic and political characteristics, as well as determine the prospects for the export potential of these products. The Czech Republic is included in the list of such countries. Therefore, the purpose of the study is to identify problems in the export and import of agri-food products between the two countries based on the study of trade and economic relations between Georgia and the Czech Republic and make recommendations on the development prospects. The export structure of a country depends largely on the demand in the importing countries. For the export of products, it is necessary to saturate the domestic market, and for the successful sale of the product, the structure of demand should be similar to the structure of demand in the exporting country. To assess the effectiveness of foreign economic relations between countries, the current potential and future opportunities of exporting agri-food products between Georgia and the Czech Republic have been analyzed. To identify effective trade and economic potential, the key indicators of the two countries were initially evaluated. Georgia and the Czech Republic are small countries by territory. Both countries are also almost identical in terms of the share of agricultural land in the total land resources, and both show similar economic growth rates. The opposite situation exists for the key economic indicators. The volume of GDP in the Czech Republic is 14 times and GDP per capita is 5 times higher than in Georgia. The share of people employed in agriculture in the Czech Republic is quite small, but the volume of manufactured goods significantly exceeds the respective figure of Georgia. The comparative analysis showed that there was a similarity in quantitative indicator between Georgia and the Czech Republic, while the qualitative indicators in the Czech Republic are higher than in Georgia. The agricultural sector's share in the Georgian economy is declining in dynamics. Moreover, the sector is low productive, the overall output volume is small, and growth rates are quite low. As you can see from the current slide, the share of agri-food products starting from 2000 through 2018 years in the structure of the largest export goods in Georgia is small and quite unstable. 89% of exported products from Georgia to the Czech Republic are hazelnuts. In 2019, the export value of this product increased by 53% compared to 2018. Thus, the main reason for the increase in the export of agri-food products from Georgia to the Czech Republic is the increase in the export of hazelnuts. In 2015-2019, import rates for agri-food products from the Czech Republic to Georgia are also of varying tendency. Trade and economic relations between Georgia and the Czech Republic are in the process of development, and the dynamics of the export-import balance in 2012 and 2019 fluctuates, and the dynamics of export and import volumes vary according to the types of agri-food products. Hazelnuts predominate in the export of agri-food products. The largest share, 60%, of the top 25 hazelnut export markets of Georgia falls on European countries. The Czech Republic ranks third among the top 5 countries in terms of export of hazelnut kernels from Georgia. There are only hazelnuts, wines, and spirits represented in the top 10 export products. Structural changes have recently been made in the export of Georgian agri-food products in 2017. Hazelnut crop was significantly damaged, and for the first time in many years it fell out of the top 5 export products of Georgia. Trade and economic relations between Georgia and the Czech Republic are in the process of development, and it is expected that the assessments of the development trends of export and import of agri-food products will bring the economic ties between the countries to a qualitatively new level in the future. Despite that, the markets of European countries, including the Czech Republic, have been characterized by high growth rates in recent years. However, these markets are highly sensitive to price and quality. Prices formed on Georgian agri-food products will have a significant impact on export growth. In view of the above, it is necessary to study the factors affecting the value chain of agricultural products, as well as the pricing mechanism. Types and products are limited in the volume of exports and imports of agri-food products between Georgia and the Czech Republic. For the future development of trade and economic relations, diversification of export and import products will be required. The characteristics and changes of globalization in trade and economic relations require the development of appropriate government policies. It is extremely important to determine the direction of stimulating economic competitiveness and increasing added value in the country. Expectations of an increase in economic relations between Georgia and the Czech Republic will make it necessary to diversify the export-import of agri-food products between the Czech Republic and Georgia and begin the process of transferring production and modern technologies to Georgia. Currently, the data on export statistics of Georgia's foreign trade are incomplete, which creates significant obstacles to the assessment of trade and economic processes between countries and hinders effective cooperation. Adjustment of the database of prices for export-import goods will create a reliable information base for calculating foreign trade indices, facilitate the implementation of foreign trade, and bring it into line with international standards. Thank you for your attention.